These planes can carry your whole family, cruise above the clouds, and land on short runways most jets can't touch. And the best part? Some cost less than an exotic car. From sleek turboprops to high-performance pistons, these are the 6-seaters you can actually own and what it takes to fly them. Number 6. The Piper Saratoga. Let's start with the Piper Saratoga, a single-engine powerhouse that's been the gateway drug for countless families entering the world of private aviation. This isn't some glorified Cessna. We're talking about a legitimate cross-country cruiser that can haul 6 people and their luggage at speeds that make commercial aviation look embarrassing. The Saratoga comes equipped with a 300-horsepower Lycoming engine that pushes this bird through the sky at 175 miles per hour. A trip from New York to Miami that takes most people an entire day becomes a 4.5-hour flight in your own aircraft. What really sets it apart is its useful load capacity of 1,300 pounds. That means 6 adults with full fuel, or 4 adults with enough luggage for a week-long vacation. Price-wise, you're looking at $200,000 to $400,000 for a well-maintained example. Annual operating costs run around $30,000 to $40,000. But remember, you're not just buying transportation, you're buying time and flexibility. Number 5. The Beechcraft Bonanza. A 36. Moving up the food chain, we have the Beechcraft Bonanza A36, often called the Cadillac of single-engine aircraft. Under the hood sits a 300-horsepower Continental engine that propels the Bonanza to cruise speeds of 200 miles per hour. That's genuinely fast for a single-engine aircraft, and the stability at that speed is remarkable. The A36 features something most single-engine aircraft don't: a genuine 6-seat cabin with club seating and a rear cargo door. That rear door is a game-changer for loading luggage, golf clubs, or anything else your family adventure requires. The fit and finish rivals luxury cars. Expect to pay between $300,000 and $600,000 for a solid A36. Operating costs are similar to the Saratoga, but the Bonanza's efficiency means you'll burn slightly less fuel per mile traveled. Number 4. The Cirrus SR-22. Now let's talk about the Cirrus SR-22, the aircraft that revolutionized general aviation with its whole aircraft parachute system. The SR-22 is powered by a 315-horsepower Continental engine with cruise speeds hitting 185 miles per hour, or over 200 miles per hour in the turbocharged variant. What makes the SR-22 special is its Cirrus airframe parachute system. In an emergency, you can literally pull a handle and lower the entire aircraft safely to the ground. This system has saved hundreds of lives since its introduction. The glass cockpit features synthetic vision, terrain awareness, weather radar, and autopilot systems that can land the plane without pilot input in an emergency. A new SR-22 costs around $800,000 to $900,000, with used examples starting around $400,000 for older models. Stick around until the end to see which aircraft can cross the Atlantic Ocean with a full family load, and the surprising maintenance costs that could save you $50,000 annually compared to commercial flying. Number 3. The Piper Meridian. Moving into turboprop territory, the Piper Meridian represents a massive step up in capability. This single-engine turboprop is powered by a Pratt & Whitney PT6A turboprop engine producing 500 shaft horsepower. Turboprops start instantly, run smoother than piston engines, and deliver consistent power regardless of altitude. Cruise speeds jump to 260 miles per hour at 30,000 feet. The pressurized cabin means no more ear-popping climbs or weather avoidance at low altitudes. Your family travels in shirt-sleeve comfort, while the world passes by 25,000 feet below. Range exceeds 1,000 miles with full fuel, making coast-to-coast trips possible with just one fuel stop. Expect to invest between $1.2 million and $2.5 million for a Meridian. Operating costs jump to around $70,000 to $90,000 annually, but you're getting jet-like capability and reliability. Number 2. Daher's TBM series. The TBM series from Daher represents the pinnacle of single-engine turboprop performance. These French-built aircraft are essentially jets with propellers, delivering speeds and capabilities that rival light jets. Current TBM models like the 940 cruise at over 330 miles per hour at 31,000 feet, faster than many jets. You'll burn about 60 gallons per hour while covering nearly 6 miles per minute. The TBM's range exceeds 1,400 miles with full fuel, enabling true coast-to-coast capability. The high service ceiling and weather radar mean you'll actually complete trips on schedule, regardless of weather conditions that would ground lesser aircraft. A new TBM 940 costs around $4.5 million. Used examples from the early 2000s can be found for under $2 million, though operating costs remain substantial at around $100,000 to $120,000 annually. Number 1. The Pilatus PC-12. Finally, we reach the holy grail of family aviation, the Pilatus PC-12. This Swiss-built turboprop is powered by a 1,200 shaft horsepower Pratt & Whitney PT-6A engine, more than twice the power of the Meridian. This translates to cruise speeds of 280 miles per hour and climb rates that put many jets to shame. What makes the PC-12 special is its versatility. The cabin can be configured as a 6-seat luxury transport, an 8-seat commuter, or even a cargo hauler with all seats removed. The flat floor and large cargo door mean you can literally load a motorcycle for backcountry adventures. Range exceeds 1,800 miles, and it can operate from runways as short as 2,400 feet, opening up thousands of airports that jets cannot access. Pricing starts around $5.5 million new, with used examples starting around $2 million. Operating costs run approximately $150,000 annually, but the capability and legendary Swiss reliability justify the investment for families who demand the absolute best. The reality of aircraft ownership extends beyond the purchase price. Hangar costs vary from $500 monthly in smaller cities to over $2,000 in major metropolitan areas. Insurance runs 3 to 5% of the aircraft's value annually. Annual inspections cost between $10,000 and $30,000, while engine overhauls occur every 1,500 to 2,000 flight hours, costing $50,000 to $200,000. However, for families flying more than 100 hours annually, aircraft ownership often proves more economical than chartering. The break-even point varies, but the convenience and schedule flexibility remain constant regardless of financial considerations. These 6 aircraft represent realistic options for families serious about private aviation. From the accessible Piper Saratoga to the ultimate PC-12, each offers a different balance of performance, capability, and operating costs. The key is matching your mission requirements to the aircraft's capabilities, while honestly assessing your budget for both acquisition and ongoing operations.